Hi everyone, Sarah here. So today I'm going to show you how to do a Feisty Fiesta and a Death by Chocolate party. These are two different party themes that you can use for your parties, and what's really nice about it is most people are either going to want something spicy or something sweet, and it takes a very minimal amount of pieces for you to bring to the party to achieve this. This is our stack cooker. Our stack cooker allows you to cook 3-course meals, cakes, and so much more. And these are the pieces that come with it. It comes with a cone, and we're going to use this cone for our cake today. It comes with a colander. Now this colander is very handy because it allows you to put ground beef here, and you put it inside of the 3-quart option right here. Put it right inside, cover it. It is 6 minutes per pound, and you've got brown ground beef. Now my husband, he tries to actually melt this every single year for his debate tournament because he likes to do 30 pounds of taco meat. Yes, he has to feed all his judges. He cooks most of it in here, and that Simply Orange Lemonade gallon container, yeah, that's how much fat he puts in it every single year. Gross, right? Imagine putting that inside your body. And the last piece is the cover. This cover can actually be a cover so that you can keep everything inside, steam it, or not have your ground beef fat go all over the place. Or it can actually be a cooking vessel where you put a sauce here and be able to use chicken or whatnot to put it in there as well. To prepare for the cake, all you need to have is the cone and the 3-quart base. We do not need to grease it because we're going to actually cook this cake to the directions that are in the box. And you just need a simple box German chocolate cake to make this work. Now you have two options for making this cake. You can bring a mix and store pitcher, and that shows off yet another option that they can get out of the catalog. Or you can take the 1.5-quart base of the stack cooker and use this instead, and that way you're not bringing an extra bowl to wash at the end. So the secret to making this cake so that you don't have powder residue at the bottom is to actually put all the liquid ingredients in first. Use our whisk, or better yet, have a guest use their whisk. The more that you can get a guest to participate in this, the more that you will sell because they will be involved in the process. Alright, so the next step in making our fabulous chocolate cake is the frosting. Yes, I said frosting. We are actually going to put the frosting on before we bake it, and this cake will come out completely frosted and ready to go in 10 minutes. The key ingredient for the frosting is getting the coconut pecan frosting. It needs that texture of the coconut so that it doesn't go all over the place. If you use a normal chocolate frosting or a normal vanilla type frosting, you're going to have a big ooey gooey mess, so I do not recommend that. What left to do is to pour the cake mix over the top, using your spatula to get everything out. This in the microwave without the lid for 10 minutes on high. You'll check it, and when it pulls away just like it would in your normal oven, then you know it's done. So now that we have the sweet going in the microwave, let's get the spicy going on here. So now let's do salsa in the Power Chef. The Power Chef comes in your kit. It is your premier product. Again, just like with the stack cooker, the more you can have your guests get involved with using this, the more likely that they're either going to want to join your team, book a party, or at the very least, take this product home because they want to add it to their own. This is how it works. It comes with one motor that is very much like the ripcord that you have in a lawnmower. It comes with a whipping attachment that you can actually make cakes in if you like. It comes with a funnel. This funnel allows you to add liquids gradually so you can make things like mayonnaise and hummus very easily in the Power Chef. And last but not least, has the very sharp blade. How sharp is it? I hope you're saying very, 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 very sharp at home. Use this very sharp blade. Make sure you take the guard off, otherwise it doesn't work. And when you get this for the very first time, there's going to be this blue non-slip ring on the inside of it so it doesn't go through the box. Make sure you take that out so you have it attached to the bottom so it doesn't slip and slide on your countertop. So now that you have the very, very sharp blade's guard off, we're going to take an onion. If it's a small onion like this one, you can use the whole thing. If it's a larger onion, you're going to want to use half. And you're going to put in 2 cloves of garlic. Then you take the Power Chef and you make sure that the cover is turned on so it's locked down, and you pull a couple times. At a party, this is something you would have a guest do, so that way that they can see how easy it is. So you're going to pull 3 or 4 times so that the onion and garlic are down to a very bite-sized consistency, because you don't want really chunks in your salsa of onion to bite down on. So next, we're going to add cilantro and lime, and we're going to use our FRIDGESMARTS to make that happen. FRIDGESMARTS are the one thing in the catalog that will save you the most money over time. This is the 4-piece set. This set consists of a medium deep, a medium, and 2 small deeps. What it does is it keeps your produce fresher longer by having a space for the water to go on the bottom, and it has air control vents to make sure that you have the proper amount of moisture control and airflow inside the container. So you'll want to put these FRIDGESMARTS on the shelf of your refrigerator, not your crisper drawer, because your crisper drawer is going to become the junk drawer of your refrigerator. That's where we put our beverages, our salad dressings, and in the other drawer we put our meat so they don't go all over the place should they leak. The FRIDGESMARTS have the ability to have more than one item in here as well. As you can see, I have a lime and I have my cilantro. I can put both of these in here because they are light breathers. Both need a little bit of air. Things like your celery and your strawberries, well, they need really no air at all, so you're going to have it be in the closed position. Lettuce, just like your limes and your cilantro, needs a little bit of air, so you're going to have it be in the half circle position. And things like broccoli and Brussels sprouts, they need a lot of air because they're kind of gassy, and you know what? They make us gassy too. It's okay, it's natural. You're going to put it in the open container, and that will allow the most air to come into it. So what we're going to take next is a little bit of cilantro, and we're going to add it to our onion and our garlic. We're going to pull, and look how nicely chopped that is. Then, using our Universal Series knife, you cut the lime and squeeze half a lime into your onion and garlic mixture. The other half can go into your FRIDGESMART, cut into a fruit, move it to the closed setting. So if you have cut cantaloupe, cut watermelon, even if it's supposed to have one or half open, you're going to move it to the closed because you don't want any extra air in there, and it'll be good for a couple of days long. In order for us to have salsa, we need tomatoes, right? So all you do is you take a standard can and our can opener. Now our can opener is unique because it's going to cut below the metal seal here, so you're actually separating it all out. You butt the two together. And lift. And you have opened up your can. Now there is no sharp edges here, so it is safe to be around children. And you're just going to add the tomatoes to your onion and garlic mixture. Oh, I almost forgot our Southwest Chipotle seasoning. This seasoning is a unique blend that takes all the amazing things that you would normally want to add to a chili or to a salsa and have it all be in one spice. You can add a little, or you can add a little bit more if you want kick to it. So now you have everything that you need inside the salsa. Give it a few pulls. If you want it chunkier, you're only going to pull it a few times. If you want it very smooth like you would see in a restaurant, you're going to keep going. I like mine to be a little bit chunkier. So now we have salsa. So while we were making that salsa, our cake is done. As you can see from the cake, it has pulled away from the sides and it is ready to come out. We let it rest for 2 minutes after. Whenever you cook something in the microwave, you want to let it rest for 1/3 of the time that you actually cook with it, because the cooking process finishes in that last third. Take a plate, or you can even take the cover of the stack cooker and flip it over. And your cake is done. You can see it did not stick to the sides or to the cone, which is why we didn't need to grease it, because of the oil that is actually in the cake. So now you have a perfect party. Now, Rookie Tupper stars, this message is just for you. When you do a party, you're going to do only one of these recipes. You want to always leave them wanting for more. If you did both of them every time, there'd be no reason for people to book a party. So when you go to book a party with a host, ask them, are you a Feisty Fiesta person or a Death by Chocolate? And when they tell you one or the other, that's the recipe you choose. If they say, ooh, both sound good, say, what would you really, really, really want to have? And from there, you know how to book them. You can continue to learn more recipes. These are the 2 simplest ones and the ones I highly recommend as you start out your business.